Fama, that much-coveted goddess, has many faces, and fame comes in many sorts and sizes, from the one-week notoriety of the cover story to the splendor of an everlasting name. Posthumous fame is one of Fama's rarer and least desired articles, although it is less arbitrary and often more solid than the other sorts, since it is only seldom bestowed upon mere merchandise. The one who stood most to profit is dead, and hence it is not for sale. Such posthumous fame, uncommercial and unprofitable, has now come in Germany to the name and work of Walter Benjamin, a German Jewish writer who was known, but not famous, as a contributor to magazines and literary sections of newspapers for less than 10 years prior to Hitler's seizure of power and his own emigration. There were few who still knew his name when he chose death in those early fall days of 1940, which for many of his origin and generation marked the darkest moment of the war. The fall of France, the threat to England, the still intact Hitler-Stalin pact, whose most feared consequence at that moment was the close cooperation of the two most powerful secret police forces in Europe. 15 years later, a 2-volume edition of his writings was published in Germany and brought him almost immediately a succès d'estime that went far beyond the recognition among the few which he had known in his life. And since mere reputation, however high, as it rests on the judgment of the best, is never enough for writers and artists to make a living that only fame, the testimony of a multitude which need not be astronomical in size, can guarantee, one is doubly tempted to say with Cicero, Si vivi viscent, qui morte viserunt. How different everything would have been if they had been victorious in life who have won victory in death. Posthumous fame is too odd a thing to be blamed upon the blindness of the world or the corruption of a literary milieu. Nor can it be said that it is